Isaiah 45:4. For Jacob my servant's sake, and Israel mine elect. I ain't even called thee by name, I have surnamed thee, though thou hast not known me. I am Yahweh, and there is none else. There is no God beside me. I girded thee, though thou hast not known me. Shema Yasharallah, Yahweh Alahayanawa, Yahweh Achad.
Giving all on and praise to Yahweh Bashir and Mashiach Yahweh Shai. All praises. We got the brothers from Sakari out here, battle axes out here having a unity camp together. And we're going to give honor to the Most High for bringing us brother together in unity. But I want to come out, give me Isaiah 61:1. A lot of times we don't like to read this, but this is why we out here. This is why we out here. This is why we've been called to do what our God has told us to do. Read.
This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 61, verse 1. The Spirit of the Lord God is upon me.
Right now is what you see, the Spirit of the Most High God is upon these beings that you see that's obeying the law, statutes, and commandments, that are wearing the fringes on their shirts, that are keeping the feast days that the Most High God gave us. This is that Spirit. Ain't that Spirit that your pastor got, always lying, but don't do nothing that the Bible say, but say that he loved God. That is not the Spirit of God. The Spirit of God is doing what God commanded you to do. Read.
Because the Lord had anointed me.
He what?
Because the Lord had anointed me.
So you see anointed men around here. These men are anointed. Pastor been pouring oil on everybody's head, ain't doing nothing but making them just slick.
Right?
Read.
To preach good tidings.
To what?
To preach good tidings.
Now, we came out to preach the real good news. The Bible said this is the good news, the gospel. Y'all don't want to hear good news because y'all like lies. Read.
To preach good tidings unto the meek.
Isaiah 29. Read that again.
To preach good tidings unto the meek.
The ones that's on the bottom, the meek. That's us, people. You blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, we come out to tell you the good news of the Bible. But y'all don't want to hear it because what's so bad about it? The truth? Y'all don't even know what the truth is because you're so used to lies.
Right.
That when you hear the truth, it tastes nasty in your mouth.
Right.
See, I can talk about them, that red man right there. The devil the Bible speak of.
Right.
And that's the truth.
Right.
But it's very sour to y'all because you don't know what the truth really tastes like. So now somebody come out and teach you the truth, it's got a weird taste in your mouth. That's because you never heard it.
Right.
Read.
He has sent me to bind up the brokenhearted.
Isaiah 39.
He has sent me to bind up the brokenhearted.
All of us got all these problems as a black Americans, as a Hispanic Americans, as a Native American. We got a lot of problems. He sent us out here to solve those problems. But since we don't got, we not a pharmaceutical company, y'all don't want the medicine. But this the only medicine that works. Read.
To proclaim liberty to the captives and the opening of the prison to them that are bound.
It said to proclaim liberty. We're here to set you free.
Right.
What it say, John 8:32? The truth shall set you free.
Right.
We're giving you the truth.
Right.
But y'all think y'all free. We got homeless men that think they free.
Right.
I'm free to be homeless.
Bring it out.
That's the craziest thing in the world. Read.
And the opening of the prison to them that are bound.
And then we the only one being in the penitentiary system. I bet you I can go down this street. I promise you, at least 7 out of the 10 got felonies.
Right?
Why the white man ain't got no felony?
Bring it up.
He killing everything.
Right.
He committing all the crime.
Right.
If you find a body in the bush, I bet your white man killed it. Probably his wife.
That's right.
Probably his daughter.
Right.
But ain't number Negroes in the penitentiary.
That's right.
Read.
To proclaim the acceptable year.
To what?
To proclaim the acceptable year.
We out here to proclaim the acceptable year. What? Of who?
of the Lord.
Of who?
Of the Lord.
Of who?
Of the Lord.
Yeah, because the Son of the Most High God is going to return and he's going to tear this place up.
That's right.
I don't know what you've been taught. I know you in this. Y'all think y'all got it good too. Y'all got it bad. Because y'all going into slavery, just like the white man going into slavery. So y'all can take them little things up off your head. Your religion is no good and it don't work.
That's right.
Give me this.
The book of Isaiah, chapter 30, verse 9. That this is a rebellious people.
What are our people?
That this is a rebellious people.
What are blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans?
That this is a rebellious people.
Go ahead.
Lying children.
What?
Lying children.
With your lying asses.
Right.
You just some little lying black folks. That's all you do is lie. Half of you claiming you're hard. I was in the game. No, you wasn't. Only thing you gained up is on your little brother. You will not know. Y'all quit that. You're lying children. Rebellious. Can't no nigga tell me that. What's funny is the white man come over here. He'll listen. And we can talk to him bad. Tell them how bad it's going to be for them. Tell them they're going into slavery. They'll listen. The East Indian guy sitting on the train, he listened. But you Negroes, and we come out here to tell you, you got you the greatest on the planet. You God's chosen people. And y'all won't listen to nothing.
Right now,
Because we telling y'all the truth, and y'all just don't like truth.
Right.
Y'all like being captain.
Right.
Read.
Wake them up. That this is a rebellious people.
What?
That this is a rebellious people.
Our blacks, y'all rebellious.
Right.
Read.
Lying children.
Uh-huh.
Children that will not hear the law of the Lord.
They won't hear what?
The law of the Lord.
So y'all won't hear what God got to tell you. But God dang it, boy, if I was Joel Osteen with that little old soft, sweet, faggotry voice that he got, I'm glad. That's a word I just made up and it sounds great for him. Faggotry. And that's what he is. But y'all will be running over here. And I'll be over here talking to you soft. Hey, how you doing? Y'all fall all out. Read.
Which say to the seers, see not.
I know y'all don't want us to be out here seeing what y'all going through.
Bring it up.
Sister, come on over here. See, she don't want nobody to see, because I have to tell her the things that's going on with her. See, that's what our people are. They swear up and down they great, but they don't want nobody telling them when they're going wrong. But then when the Most High God come back, you're going to say, I didn't hear it. Nobody warned me. Give me Ezekiel 3:17. Read.
Which say to the seers, see not.
Do what?
Which say to see not. So like,
So you don't want me to see your sins. You don't want your sins to be called out. You know, but the fact of the matter is, we got to call it out for you to correct it.
That's right.
How can you correct somebody if you don't tell them that they did wrong?
right.
And if you don't think you did wrong, you're going to think everything you done is right.
Right.
That's why we read out the Bible, to show you what you're doing is wrong. To show you that your pastor ain't doing nothing but lying to you.
Right.
Read. So hold on, sister. You can't jump past here. Come here, sis. Come here. Back up. Back up. Come here. What's your nationality, sister? African American. So that's what they had told you. You know that's two white men, right? Right? But you didn't know that, huh? So you just called me why? Because that's what they said you are, huh? But did you ever look and see what God called you? Because when you look in the Bible, there's African American in there? It's not. So you satisfied with whatever the white man called you. How old are you? 16. I'm 52. Since I've been born, we've been called at least 4 different names. So you don't even, that's all you know, because that was the latest one that came out, African American. See, I remember when we was just, when we was called Negroes, literally from Naples, we was called Afro Americans. We became black. We was just the color black, which is not a color. I mean, color, and every other kind of name. Let me show you something. Give me Deuteronomy 28. Now I want 49 first. 48.
This is the book of Deuteronomy.
Watch this, sis.
Chapter 28, verse 48.
Because the thing about y'all children, because each generation that come after the other generation, they get more wicked, but they're a little wiser because of the things that they have, like the telephone y'all have. It took me 12 minutes to dial one number, one telephone. You had to wait for that thing to come back. Now y'all got telephones and the computer sitting right in your hand. You can go and get all kind of information. But what y'all do is spend a lot of time getting bad information. And right now we're going to go back to the basics. And sometimes you just got to read out of a book. Y'all, that's probably new to you, huh? A book. You know, I know in about 5 more years, they ain't going to know what a book is. Read.
Verse 48. Therefore, shalt thou serve thine enemies.
See, our people don't never want to listen. She's 16. What do you have to go do?
Right?
Besides, go home. It was just last year your mama stopped burping. And you already got I'm too busy for anything. I'm too busy for the Most High.
Bring it out.
Brother, what's your nationality, brother? Come here, I can't talk to you over there. What is it? You're an African American. Look on that sign. Where that sign at? I seen one somewhere. It's on that side. Look down there. Because African American is not. Someone here, give him a Bible. You think that's in the Bible? Huh? So why do you call yourself African American? Because your slave master told you you're African American, right? So you just woke by whatever he tell you to do. That's what that is right here. White supremacy.
Bring it up.
You know why they tell you African American? Because they don't want you to know. Yeah, y'all need to stop. Y'all need to stop. Y'all need to stop and listen to the words of the Bible. Or you finna go listen to your pastor tomorrow lying.
That's right.
That's right.
See, that's what our pastors be doing with them women. That's why the church full of women. Because all he doing, he just pampering the women. And he never build up man because a woman will give a whole damn check to that pastor.
Right.
She'll buy him that goddamn helicopter. And that's what they do. Right now, he going to tell them all of them they look good. Y'all can all sit on the front row. Just make sure your legs stay open. Yeah, I know I talk about the pastor. They don't want to see me. But that's who that women, and they love that. They'll be on that line day on Sunday, jumping up and down, running around, screaming, hollering, ah, ah. And that's what, and you know what's funny? That's the same words the pastor's gonna give them. Some screaming and hollering. That Lord, that Lord. That's all they're gonna do. And then they're gonna go home and say they had a great day.
Bring it up.
Church service was good. What'd you learn? I don't know, but church service was good. And then they're gonna have a concert and send them Negroes home. And they're going to pass that plate out. They passed that plate out 7 times. They passed that plate out as much as we've been in slavery. Read.
You want to keep on that?
Yeah.
The book of Isaiah, chapter 30, verse 10 from the top, which say to the seers, see not, and to the prophets, prophesy not.
See, they don't want us to prophesy and tell you the truth. You don't want to hear the truth. Negroes do not like truth. Negroes do not like, they don't even like to go to the doctor because they scared to hear what the doctor got to tell them.
Bring it up.
Right.
And the only way you're going to get fixed is the doctor tell you what's wrong with you, then you take the right medicine, and then your body heals. We don't even like that.
Right.
I'm a victim of that. I did that and went into the hospital finally and got the truth. They had to operate on me. I'm in the ICU. That's us. We don't like to hear truth. Read.
Speak unto us smooth things.
What?
Speak unto us smooth things.
See, that's when we like Barry White to come up in the house. Hey, let me give you something smooth. I'm going to give you that late night special. That's how we like it. Speak to me what?
Smooth things.
Do what?
Smooth things.
Give it to me smooth, baby. Give it to me smooth, baby. What's that little cartoon character that used to talk like that? Give it to me smooth, baby. That's what our people like, man. We don't like nobody coming at us crazy. And what's so bad about it, all we do is act crazy. Then we wanted somebody to come and speak to us smooth. Read.
Prophesy deceit.
Do what?
Prophesy deceit.
What these black folks like?
Prophesy deceit.
What these Hispanics like?
Prophesy deceit.
What these Native Americans like?
Prophesy deceit.
All y'all like is lies.
Right.
What's so bad about it? Y'all would love it if we was out here just lying to you. Y'all will be out. Y'all won't even be waiting on your train over there. You'll be on this side.
Right?
You'll be telling us, oh, let the train go by. I'll wait later. If we was lying to you.
That's right. That's right.
But see, when we know we're telling the truth.
Right.
Cause damn, y'all can't take it sitting at this bus stop. Y'all looking at that goddamn board just like, God dang it, 9 whole minutes. Oh my goodness. Can't wait for the train to get here because you know what? Y'all scared of this truth coming out. And I know that, look at him. He turning red. It ain't nothing hit him or nothing. He's getting redder because he's in fear.
Right.
Look at him. His wife know it. His wife gonna get home and don't like him no more. Oh, you wasn't a man. I saw you turning red. Read.
Salaki. Get ye out of the way. Turn aside out of the path. Cause the Holy One of Israel to cease from before us.
And that's the thing about it, because you don't want to hear the truth. Guess what? You get out of the path, and then now the Most High has turned his back on you.
That's right.
But you're gonna be crying. Yeah, you do. You be praying. You ain't crying because you just run around. You just doing dirt.
Right.
Ain't getting nothing out of life. Just love being at the bottom. Huh? Yeah, I know. I bet you go home and swim in the toilet bowl. Read.
This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 29, verse 13.
Hold on, finish that out.
Verse 12. Wherefore thus said the Holy One of Israel, because ye despise this word.
What?
Because ye despise this word.
See, he already chose him. What's so good about that? At least he knows. Because even the Most High said, hey, choose one or the other.
Right.
Choose my side or choose the devil's side.
Right.
Choose life or choose death. Give me Jeremiah 8:3.
Bring it out.
And we giving you the life that you need. This is the energy. This is how you receive life. This is how you maintain life. But y'all don't want to hear it. But y'all do this. Read.
This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 8, verse 3. And death shall be chosen rather than life.
And what?
And death shall be chosen rather than life.
See, y'all talking about freedom of choice. Well, it's only two choices you have: life, death. The life meaning doing what God told you to do, His law, statutes, commandments. Death is not doing them. But He said, what they gonna choose?
And death shall be chosen rather than life.
The Most High already know y'all decision. But y'all think you got freedom. I got freedom of choice. Okay. You only got one question. It only got 2 answers. Question, answer A, life. Answer B, death. That's the only thing. That's your freedom that you got. Those are your choices. But y'all all choosing life. Because if you ain't doing these law, statutes, and commandments, you chose death.
Right.
You don't think you made an answer, but you answered that question.
Right.
Read.
Wherefore thus said the Holy One of Israel, because you despise this word.
What?
Because you despise this word.
And that's what y'all do. We trying to give you the word. Y'all despise it. You hate when we come out here. Some of you god dang it be having the bus. I know it. I seen you at the bus stop, knowing your train coming in 2 minutes. See them Israelites pull into the parking lot, y'all skip the train.
That's right.
I just walk home. Read.
Because you despise this word and trust in oppression.
They trust in what?
And trust in oppression.
They trust in what?
And trust in oppression.
Y'all trust in oppression. Y'all trust whatever this goddamn white man has tell y'all.
Right.
Y'all trust in oppression.
Right.
It's like Simon says. Simon says, put a mask on. Y'all put a mask on. Simon says, remain poor. So guess what we do? I'm going to go home and just sit down. I ain't going to work. Forget work. We do whatever the white man tell us to do. And we do it like we love him. Read.
Because you despise this word and trust in oppression and perseverance and stay thereon. Therefore this iniquity shall be to you as a breach.
As a what?
As a breach. ready to fall.
Ready to what?
Ready to fall.
Y'all about ready to fall. We don't let the curses just overtake us. Which he said they was gonna come upon us forever. But we ain't gotta have our mindset set in them curses.
Right?
We know what? If we keep these commandments, what happens? All blessings come upon us. Give me that. So a lot of times our people got to be comforted. You know, we got these people, man. You always got to rub our people. You got to give them a massage and put them in a jacuzzi in order for them to sit there and actually get something. And then as soon as you can do all that for them, they still gonna complain. Read.
This the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 1.
No, I want 15. No, 1. Yeah, you're right.
Verse 1. And it shall come to pass, if thou shalt hearken diligently unto the voice of the Lord thy God.
Listen. Both of y'all, see how you doing? You listening? See, that's what our people need to do. See, that's listening diligently. That's listening like, oh, let me understand this. Sister, that's what this means. See, our people don't do that. So it's a phenomenon to us that y'all sitting there and listening. Read.
And it shall come to pass, if thou shalt hearken diligently unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe and to do all his commandments.
See, well, now you're listening. But you see the second part, though. To do. See the brothers out here? They are doing. We heard the same thing you hearing. We heard it from people that's been on the streets doing the same thing. But the fact that the difference between us and a lot of people, we heard it and we start doing it.
Right?
We start doing it. Right. We had to understand, what is God asking us? That's why you see him with the fringes on. That's why you see him out here on the Sabbath. Go ahead.
I know about the tribe of Judah and all that.
Uh-huh.
It's the 600 laws. When you said the 600 laws, like, that's a lot of laws.
No, because all of them ain't always for you. Let me ask you something. Let me tell you something. Right now, America has at least 50,000 laws that we got to go by. 50,000. You said how many? Hold on, you said 600. Let me ask you something. You ain't in jail right now, right? You know why? Because you're obeying America's 50,000 laws, right? Right. But now you're complaining about God's 600 laws. You obey 50,000 laws that the white man give you, but you complaining about 600 laws that the Most High give you. Now, don't that seem funny? I understand it. I'm just. But do you see what I'm saying? Because you ain't never. We try our best not to go to jail. We'll go at that stoplight right there. If that stoplight stay red, we'll stay at that stoplight with nobody on the street, with nobody out, not one cop around. We'll sit at that damn light all day and be just looking at it. And then that's why I run them. Because we will do that. Have y'all ever seen somebody, you done been at that light and knowing ain't nothing around? You be like, because you know why? We obey exactly what the white man set up for us, though. But when God tells us to do, and a lot of times, let me tell you this, because some of these laws, first of all, some of them laws just for the women, and some of them just for men. So all of them, it ain't like you're doing the whole 600, but they basic laws anyway. But yeah, give me some of them. Huh?
I grew up with the 10 Commandments.
Hold on. Let me show you something. Let me tell you something. Let me ask you this. You grew up with the 10 Commandments. Let me ask you. I know. What are the 10 Commandments?
Thou shalt not kill, thou shalt not steal, thou shalt not do a bunch of, thou shalt not commit adultery, thou shalt not kill, thou shalt not steal. It goes on and on.
Uh-huh.
But 10,
And you stole before.
I think that's how it was.
You say, I understand that. But then you think, I know you heard like of homosexuals, right?
Oh, yeah. God says adultery.
Rape.
Yeah.
Those ain't in the 10. So that's the thing about it. We was taught that. But that's another thing I'm saying. See, you was taught what the white man got to tell you, but you never even seek to try to figure out what God has to say.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? That's the same way I say you obey the 50,000 laws of white men, but you won't even, then you got a question about the 600. The thing is, what you really want to say is, you should be saying, no matter how many God laws there is, I need to be learning what God is talking about. What are his laws? You see what I'm saying? There you go. All right, that's the best thing to do. Read.
This is the book of Leviticus, chapter 11, verse 7. And the swine, though he divided the hoof, and be cloven-footed, yet he cheweth not the cud. He is unclean to you.
See now, you eat pork?
Yes, I do.
See? That's simple. Nah, he was taking the what's name. See it? See how that is? You ain't supposed to eat pork. Simple. Is that hard? And guess what? You won't even be waiting at the light to do that. You see what I'm saying? Nobody got to police you. You just know I shouldn't be eating pork. And go ahead. See, that's one thing you learning right now. More than what? More. It's not in the top 10. It ain't in the 10, right? Read.
Verse 47, to make a difference between the unclean and the clean, and between the beasts that may be eaten and the beasts that may not be eaten.
See, it's a difference between, because see, you're not even supposed to eat pork. You're not even supposed to be horse meat like they be Jack in the Box used to feed us. You remember how that was? Cats, things like that. Shrimp, lobster out of the oceans. Certain birds, like duck, we're not supposed to eat that. Vulture. Yeah, all of that stuff. So you already knew that. You just refused to go buy it. Why did you do that? Yeah, it should. Boy, poison tastes good. Would you just take that? I heard some poisons taste good. Yeah, but it kills you, huh? So everything that tastes good don't mean it's good for you. Yeah, you heard that one. See how people know some stuff. They just don't with that. We just got a rebellious people, boy. I know I can't do that, but hold on, don't go nowhere. Okay, all right. What you got?
The book of Leviticus, chapter 21, verse 5. They shall make baldness upon their head.
Hold on. Hey, excuse me. Let me show you. Watch this. See your face? See, we ain't supposed to cut that beard off either. Oh, yeah, that's a goatee. No, that's a goat. No, beard. Listen, listen to this. Read.
They shall not make baldness upon their head, neither shall they shave off the corner of their beard.
See how you done shaved off the corner of your beard and you done made it that little tiny goatee? So that God just told you what?
Keep the beard.
Yeah, so now you learning. You're not supposed to be doing, you're supposed to have a beard on your face. So you done learn. See how much you done learn. You learned 10. Now you got some more today. You see what I'm saying? Somebody give them a flyer, because you need to sit down in the classroom and start going through this stuff. We all keep each other in line. We all correct each other. When we see our brother ain't doing this, we go, hey, brother, you need to do this. Our brothers can't got no friends. Believe me, we going to go get them for them. We're going to get somebody, going to get him, somebody's going to get him some fringes.
That's right.
Because that's Numbers 15:38. Watch this. Numbers. Well, you had another one? Go now, finish that up.
Book of Leviticus 21, verse 5. They shall not make baldness upon their head, neither shall they shave off the corner of their beard.
Let me see up under that hat. Yep, see? You do the same thing God said don't do. See, right now, you seeing how much in violation you are. If I was behind you at that light and you was sitting there all night, I'm going to have to give you a lot of tickets. And them tickets, sometimes on it is going to say sentence to death.
See, that had nothing to do with going bald. I went bald.
No, I understand this in some places, yeah. But don't shave the rest of it. I go bald too. I used to do that. I was trying to look young too. Yeah, not now, you just got to go ahead and let that bald spot go and hang out. You got to, man. I got it. The top of my head is shining in mud. But you can't shave it off. Read.
The book of Leviticus, chapter 13, verse 40. And the man whose hair is falling off his head, he is bald, yet is he clean.
See, when your hair's falling off your head, you bald, but you clean. Sound like when George Jefferson, where his hair going back, my line is going back and all that. That's why you think I be wearing this. I don't be wearing them because they holy. I be wearing them to hide this. But what I'm saying is, it's all right to be forehead bald, where hair just come out. The rest of it, don't shave it off. You cut it down low, but you can't shave it off.
And he that had his hair falling out from the part of his head towards his face, he is forehead bald, yet is he clean.
Yet is he clean. If it's just falling off, and you all right with that. But that ain't that That right there can grow. Yeah, we ain't gonna make you can grow that. That the top of your head, you can trim it down, but you can't use no razor and cut it off. Yeah, I know. Yeah, it's just growing back. But then I know how we do on the weekends. You want to put that razor out. Yeah, I know what we do. You shave your head. Don't do that. That's what I'm saying. Let's get numbers 1538. Watch. See, look. We dang near doubling up what you learned from your 2 years old. Read.
This is the book of Numbers, chapter 15, verse 38.
No.
Speak unto the children of Israel, and bid them that they make them fringes and the borders of their garments.
See, you already said you knew you was Judah, right? Okay. Now that you saying you know the Judah, he's telling you, he's talking to you. He's literally going, you. What's your name?
Geratio.
Who?
Geratio.
Geratio. Geratio. He's specifically talking to you. Read.
Speak unto the children of Israel,
Geratio.
and bid them that they make them fringes and the borders of their garments.
See, if you look around downtown, let me show you something. The people that's doing what God just said, look, what's the difference of these brothers right here that you see? What do they have in common?
I see they all in unity. They all like soldiers, and they all got one mind.
Okay, all right, but let me look at their clothing.
Yeah, they all in one.
What they got? What do you see? What do you see?
The garments.
What's on the
The
garment?
garments, gold and black.
The fringes. Read.
And bid them that they make them fringes and the borders of their garments throughout their generations.
Throughout how long?
Throughout their generations.
For how long?
Throughout their generations.
Just on the weekend.
Throughout their generations.
Just during the week.
Throughout their generations.
This is what we wear every day. This is what we put on every day. This is what we do. It tells us why we do it, but this is like a brother like this. If I didn't know them from Adam, I see him in the store, I know that's my brother. One thing I know, we have the same thing in common. He want to keep the commandments. I want to keep the commandments. We both know our Father. We both know where we came from, and we both know where we're trying to go. You get it? Read.
And that they put upon the fringe of the borders a ribbon of blue. And it shall be unto you for a fringe.
Everybody lift their shirt up just a little bit. Let's just show them the ribbon of blue. You think that's... I don't know a lot of them. I don't even know it from Adam. But look, we all do the same thing. I didn't know not one of these brothers. They got a border blue. They got fringes, right? They doing what God say. But everybody be telling you they love God, but none of them do what God say.
That's right.
None of them.
The Bible does say, if you love me, follow my commandments.
Yes.
Okay,
Yes. So that's why we're teaching you the commandments right now. You learning. You got to go home and do a lot of stuff. I got you. You got to go home and start doing this thing. Read.
And it shall be unto you for a fringe, that ye may look upon it, and remember all the commandments of the Lord.
See, now we look down so we can remember God has commandments that we need to go by. So when you finna go over there and fornicate with that girl, yeah, see, I know you. Yeah, you probably had a date tonight. You finna go kick it to the curb though when we finish with you. See, when you get ready, to go do it, when you look down, you be like, you be having your arm, then you look down and say, I gotta leave you right here.
The reason why I'm laughing is because I came a long way from 19. I'm 47.
Yeah, I understand.
I don't go around just, excuse my language. I don't go around just fornicating. I'm saying fornicating. But it's just in and everything. I know I gotta get married.
Let me ask you something. Let me ask you something.
It's all about marriage.
I know, but you still running around having sex?
No, I'm not.
So you just a man that don't do nothing.
I don't have sex, sir.
So what do you do?
I don't have
You
sex.
just masturbate? You a man, right? You have the same urges that pretty much a lot of us have. I'm 52, man. I got married because, God dang it, I wanted to hit something. Quit playing the game, man. I'm just saying. Listen. If that's good if you haven't. That's a great thing. I'm just saying the majority of us like that. The majority of us like that. Yeah. That's good.
I'm on 2 months of not masturbating.
All right.
I just started.
I got you.
2 months of not doing it.
I understand. All I'm saying is, when you look down, it reminds you. See now that you're trying your best to not to do that. So now when it start feeling like you're getting hard, get some fringes and start looking down at them. And remember, I got to keep the commandments. See, that'll keep you encouraged. See, you already got a starter kit. Now we're going to give you the best kit, the real lift kit, keeping God's laws. You see what I'm saying? Now watch this one. Go ahead. Wait a minute. Hold on.
And remember all the commandments of the Lord and do them.
And what?
And do them.
And what?
And do them.
See, that's why we're teaching them to you right now. Because now, next time we see you, we should expect you to have a beard on your face, your hair not shaved. You're sitting up there, you should have fringes on your clothes. Give me this one. Sabbath day. Read.
And that ye seek not after your own heart.
And that you what?
And that ye seek not after your own heart.
See, that way you won't be thinking about what you thinking or your feelings or what you're going by. You're going to go by what God say do.
Let me ask you one question about
Go
that.
ahead.
Okay, when they said seek out your own heart, King David seeked out of God's heart.
Yeah.
How did he do that?
Keeping his laws.
I'm saying, like, he...
Keeping his laws. I'm telling you.
Okay,
Listen. All right. See, that's the thing about it. When some people give it to you just that simple,
He's keeping his laws. Understand it.
that's all he...
You do realize he crossed this guy out to get killed so he get married to his
Yeah, he's saying.
But I'm saying, like I said, ain't nobody perfect. But he was keeping his laws. He'll ask for
He only did the one sin.
Like, he asked for forgiveness, right? Like, every time he do something that's wrong by God, he'll ask for
No, he did that. What else did he do wrong?
well,
Besides the woman?
so you saying it was...
That was his sin.
That was it.
That's the sin he did. There was a big cost for that sin.
Okay.
There was a big cost.
His baby died, right?
His baby, yes, his child died. Definitely. So a lot of times the thing about it is, but he didn't sin anything else. It was his only sin.
Okay.
Read.
And that ye seek not after your own heart and your own eyes, after which ye used to go a horn.
What?
That ye used to go a horn.
Uh-huh. See, that's what we used to do. We was always going the horn. The fact of the matter is, I'm glad you're saying you got 2 months without what's that. But in order to maintain that, you got to come back to God's law, statutes, and commandments. That's what's going to keep you until you bring a wife into your home. You see what I'm saying? You're going to have to get these laws. These laws is what help us. Give me Deuteronomy 6:25. Yeah. See, you're going to have to learn. You ain't going to remember that now.
Yeah, I will.
I hope you do. But I know how our minds ain't, you said you're 40-something. Your mind ain't all the way right now.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 6, verse 25. And it shall be our righteousness if we observe to do all these commandments.
If we what?
If we observe to do all these commandments.
So when we want to be righteous with God, it means that we got to do the law, statutes, and commandments. The pastor always telling you they righteous, right? This is a holiness church. Lying their ass off.
Speaking of that, when I used to go to church, this guy named T.D. Jakes, my parents...
Yeah, I know TD. He tried to come up.
He was charging him $3,000 for a brick.
Oh, yeah.
I knew back then something ain't right. Something ain't right.
Oh, yeah.
I knew that back then.
Yeah. I remember T.D. Jakes before he came here when he was in Virginia. All right, let me get his finishes out and I'll get this. All right. Well, listen. Read.
And it shall be our righteousness if we observe to do all these commandments before the Lord our God, as he had commanded us.
He said this going to be our righteousness if we observe and do all the commandments of God. That make us right with the Most High. If we don't do it, that's why I keep saying do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. Everything that we must do is an action word. We can't keep telling ourselves that we love God and not do what He's saying. You're going to be fooled if you keep on, not you, but anybody if we keep carrying on like that, these people are deceived. A lot of them thinking they're going to heaven. Think about it. Every funeral, Pookie and Ray, all of them went to heaven, didn't they? And, exactly. Yeah, they done shot a Negro, robbed everybody, done stole. They did all that. But they all went to heaven. And everybody be thinking, when I die, I'm going to get the same treatment. But the Most High said the only way you're going to get that kingdom is keeping His law, statutes, and commandments. Right. And on that note, I'm going to bring up the next teacher.
Again, all praise Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. Kwame Asherala. Shalom.